I wasn't really sure whether or not to make this video at all. And I mean every single one of the watch YouTubers already told you need one. So let me keep it short and a bit different. Let's talk about all my Casios. Spoiler alert, there are no real surprises there. And let's figure out together why everybody loves them so much. Every watch nerd knows exactly how G-Shock came to life. The amazing story with the broken inherited watch, the triple 10, 10 bars, 10 years, 10 meters, that over the years became more like triple 20 if you go for solar. The thing is, nowadays if you tell yourself you want to buy a G-Shock, it can be a bit overwhelming because there is about gazillion of models. When you talk about only G-Shock Square, special editions, limited edition, collaborations, and yeah, good luck. I wanted to keep it simple. My particular model is the GW M5610. I wanted that one for a couple of reasons. It's solar, when you go for quartz, get a solar. It's radio controlled. I could live without that, but it's cool. But most importantly, it looks almost exactly the same like the original Square from 1983, with the awesome red line around the display. As you can see from the video, I've got mine for a couple of years and I've been using it a lot. There is a newer model now, 5610U. That has a couple of neat features that I would like. The material is a bit different and blah and blah and blah. What I would really like is the ability to change the date format. Like, look Americans, you got a lot of great stuff. Date format, not one of them. But what the newer model doesn't have, and I absolutely love, is the thing that I remember as a kid my brother's Casio had. And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. The absolutely amazing Illuminator green light. That was in the newer model replaced with a white LED. Supposedly way more efficient, way lamer light. Casio, dude. You couldn't find a green LED light? It's maybe because I'm getting older, but this watch takes me back. In a good way. When I made a review of my Citizen ProMaster Eco Drive, I said that it was a G-Shock for man. That wearing a G-Shock made me feel a bit boyish. But sometimes that's exactly what you want. Not that often, but it happens. I mean, I put that on and I feel like an alien movie, about to save or get saved by Ellen Ripley. My dedicated sport watch, gym watch, toy for my daughter, my alarm, an icon, almost indestructible icon. And you can have all that for around 100 bucks. The retro-futuristic design is unmistakable. Called squared, although being more of a rectangle, perfect definition of function over form. It feels like everything was designed with a purpose in mind, with like no gimmicks, which is a thing you cannot really say about all the other G-Shock models. There is no unnecessary blinking thing on the display. It's plain and simple and relevant. The buttons are recessed and pretty hard to press, but impossible to press by mistake or break when you drop the watch. I mean everything. The carbon core protecting the movement, the diverse watch-like water resistance, the lightness, the way the band holds its shape to bounce and absorb the energy in case of fall. Everything makes perfect sense. Everything except for the goddamn fit. I got a 7-inch wrist. Very, very average wrist. I'm somehow exactly in between the sizes, and that one step in between the sizes feels like another inch. Too tight. Let's loosen it up one notch. God damn, that's way too loose. And you cannot change the strap that easily, unless you use the adapters. The other perfect thing, these ridges, they really like to keep dirt in them, proudly showing you what you went through that day. There is honestly a lot of corners and shapes that like to keep dirt. Don't judge me, okay? I've been using that watch mainly for sport for a couple of years now. The crystal on the screen is basically a piece of plastic. And when I got the watch, I was super afraid I'm gonna scratch it super fast, but it just didn't happen. It's very recessed, very well protected, and I don't treat the watch lightly, and there is no scratch at all. There is a world time function, stopwatch, alarm, countdown timer. It's got everything you need. So why to get another G-Shock or Casio for that matter? Like this A168. It's got almost the same features. I mean, minus the robustness, solar, radio control, or this absolutely cool blue F91W. Blue. That's my wife's, okay? We all sometimes do things that don't completely make sense, right? I would say pure aesthetics. It's awesome. Retro. There is certain I don't give a fuckness about it all. The watch knows exactly what it is. People wear it knows exactly what it is and why they wear it. It doesn't pretend to be anything else. But I honestly don't wear it all that often. It feels a bit too small for me. And I got 7-inch wrist. And I'm insecure. I need something to remind me that I'm real alpha. Having that out of the way, why to get another G-Shock that does exactly the same like the Square? Please don't judge me for the way this watch looks. It's a watch I use for manual labor. I got it stained with paint. The paint was impossible to remove. I use it as an excuse. I tried to mimic a certain look I saw on a limited series of G-Shocks and failed. Yeah, that was stupid, don't do it. This is a GW 6900. And speaking for myself, for my personal taste, this G-Shock looks the best. And it's got the G gangster button for light. But also, unfortunately, I chose a version that takes all those amazing all-you-need features and flushes them down the toilet because it's got negative display, red one, that is absolutely impossible to read. Casio does a lot of amazing stuff. Negative displays, not one of them. It feels like it's only legible in sunlight at a certain angle after you do 10 push-ups, say 10 prayers, and ask Casio for make it readable for a couple of seconds. Don't get a negative display Casio, unless it's one of the newer ones with MIP screen. Otherwise it's just pain. Look, I'm a Casio fan. I love the brand, but I'm not such a big fan to have 20 or 30 of them. I think I'd be fine having only the Square and the A168 and the unreadable 6900. They tick all the boxes for me. Although, there is one model I can't really stop thinking about. The Mudmaster. Although it wouldn't probably fit in any of my watch boxes. And maybe one of the Oceanus ones. I heard that they are amazing. Or maybe one of the Edifice line. Yeah. Just one. There is a reason why they have been making them for 40 years. It's difficult not to love them. Designed to be abused while almost disappearing on your wrist while doing so. It gives you the weird feeling that if there is something this watch doesn't survive, you don't really have to worry about it. You wouldn't probably survive it either. That if there was a zombie apocalypse, this is what you would want to have on your wrist. I think that the G-Shock Square has the similar status and the brand recognition like a Swiss Army knife. People know immediately what it is, what it's capable of. They are by no means perfect, but they can be perfect for certain scenarios, for certain people. Like the 6900 is my manual labor watch. I do that sometimes. And my Square is dedicated sport watch. And no, you don't need Apple Watch to do sport. Knowing your heart rate or notifications at all times is not gonna make you lose weight or lift more. I wouldn't go as far and say that everybody needs one, but I would totally go as far and say that I think most people would enjoy having one in their collection. Or two. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, I thank you for watching this far. And as always, drop me a comment. Your experience with G-Shocks. I'm not even gonna ask if, but how many you got. What models? And would you recommend me to check on some specific one? My name is Karel and this is Watch. Till next time. Cheers.